Hi, everybody. I'm Sherry Hudson-Passy from the SLIG committee, and I am thrilled to have Annette Lyttle here with us today. She is going to talk about the course that she's got coming up for Fall Virtual. She is the new coordinator for that standard class that we've had for years with the Fall Virtual. She's doing the Immediate Foundations course. And I think everybody's excited. Sarah Scribner has retired from that course, and we were all wondering who was going to take over. And when Annette was announced, there was a great roar of excitement throughout the genealogy community. It's going to be held on Thursdays at from 5 to 8:15 p.m. and that's Mountain Time. And it starts September 7th and goes through November 16th. So congratulations, Annette. That's wonderful.
Thank you, Sherry. I'm so excited about doing this course. I mean, it's an amazing course, and Sarah left big shoes to fill. But actually, she's not completely retired because she agreed to teach one of the classes for us this fall.
Fabulous.
So we'll be seeing Sarah too.
Oh, that's wonderful. So speaking of those other instructors, who else are they besides Sarah?
Well, we have a pretty big faculty compared to some of the SLIG courses, but we have Angie Bush on DNA. Melinda Daffin-Henningfield is going to talk about neighborhood research. Ooh. Angela Packer-McGee is going to do, Angela's doing 3 classes, 2 on research methods and 1 on strategies for getting the most out of the census. Nancy Peters will talk about evidence analysis and also about transcribing and abstracting documents. Gina Philibert Ortega will talk about vital records and vital records substitutes, what to do when you don't have those birth, marriage, and death records. Rick Sayer and Kimberly Powell are going to talk about land records. Rick will talk about federal and Kim will talk about state. Judy Russell is going to do a lecture on legal foundations for our research. Sarah is going to do immigration and naturalization. Michael Strauss on military records, and Carrie Taplin on newspaper research. And in addition, I'll be teaching ethics and intellectual property, how to cite your sources, that very scary subject, right? Probate records, writing proof statements and proof summaries, and next steps for genealogical education. So it is an amazing course, and the faculty is so impressive.
It's like who's who of the genealogy world. It sounds fabulous. Now, intermediate foundations, who is this class for? I mean, it should, intermediate foundations, but, give us a little.
Well, intermediate is one of those terms we use in genealogy that if you asked somebody to define it, they'd probably say, well, I know it when I see it. So to give it a little more definition, the course has been designed for students who already have some experience in genealogy. They can be self-taught, or they can have taken a beginner course. And those are, we're aiming this at people who want to enhance their research skills, build on their existing knowledge and experience, and make sure that their intermediate research skills are sound. And then we're also looking to prepare them for more advanced genealogy education, so that if they take an advanced course at SLIG or at one of the other institutes, they're prepared, and they won't be floundering like some people do in those courses.
It sounds wonderful. It sounds like something I would like to take. And so I'm sure you're going to get lots of people registering. It's just so well-rounded, touching a little bit here and there. Tell me a little bit, is there going to be homework?
There is homework. We focus on 2 areas in the course: developing sound research practices and expanding the students' ability to find and use what we're defining as intermediate record types beyond vital records and the census. So we have homework in order to reinforce what we're teaching each week. It allows students, I think, to practice new skills and to get into some original records, so that they're not just hearing what we're saying in the class and filing it away. They're hearing what we're saying in the classes and then actually putting it to work. So it's reinforcing the learning for each week. So anyone who's going to sign up for the course really needs to plan somewhere between 5 and 10 hours a week for homework. It just kind of depends on where you are in your genealogy skills. You know, if they're pretty well honed, it may be less. If they're kind of rusty, it may be more. There are also 2 larger projects that we work on, one in the first half of the course and the other in the second half of the course. So we really give students, I think, a chance to put into practice what we're teaching them. And I think that's a real wonderful feature of what we do.
Now, I know some people, they say that H word, you know, the homework word, and they're like, oh, no, I don't want to do homework. And they're afraid if they do the homework, maybe they will have done something wrong and they won't pass the course. This is not a homework graded kind of thing.
No.
It's just for learning. True?
Exactly. It's for learning. The instructor that assigned the homework you do have to turn your homework in, and the instructor who assigned the homework will review it. But that's to allow the instructor then during our homework review sessions to be able to really target those aspects that people might have had trouble with. You know, that's something that we need to review. We also have a closed Facebook group, and that allows students to communicate with each other and with the faculty as they're working on their homework. So, you know, you're not alone. There's plenty of help available. But no, we don't give grades.
Or that was really terrible. Try that never again, right?
No,
because I do know that some people worry about that when you're taking any kind of class like that that's got homework. They just need to realize the homework is for your benefit,
right?
And yeah, it's so that you learn the things that are being taught. So
right.
I love that when classes have homework for that very reason.
Me too.
So I know I'm learning something. So as we end this little talk about this wonderful class that you've got coming up, what is your hope for the students as they're ending the class? What do you hope that they're going to take away from these weeks of taking this intermediate foundation course?
Well, there are several things. First of all, I hope that they will look back on that class and say, I had a blast, because I think learning all these wonderful things should be fun. And I think we're setting students up for success in this course. If you come to class prepared to learn, and if you engage with the homework, you're going to be successful, and I think you're going to have fun. The second thing is that I want people to feel like they really, at the end of this course, they really have upped their game as genealogists, that their research practices are going to be more effective and efficient, and that they've learned how to think like a genealogist, you know, how to milk a record for everything that's in it, and then take that information and say, okay, what do I need to do next, and make good decisions about that, so that they'll be successful in their future research.
I love it. You know, that just follows along with the title. It's that foundations. Those foundations are going to help you move forward. So I'm really excited about this class. Registration is opening soon. So I hope that we've been able to give you a little bit of taste of what this class is about, help you make decisions, because I know it's difficult to decide which classes you want to take. So Annette, thank you so much for talking to us about your course. Good luck. And have fun, everybody that takes it. And we'll see you all at SLIG. Bye, everybody.
Indeed. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.